This is the YPOO exercise bike. I've been using this for a while now, so I figured I'd share some thoughts. The main reason I chose a magnetic exercise bike was noise. I wanted something I could ride early in the morning or later at night without bothering anyone nearby. This bike has been very quiet during my workouts. I mostly hear the movement of my feet and a little sound from the belt. I can watch a video at a normal volume while riding, and I don't need headphones to hear it clearly. The pedaling feels smooth and consistent. I haven't noticed the rubbing sound that I've heard from exercise bikes with felt resistance pads. Since the magnets don't touch the flywheel, I also don't see black dust collecting around the bike. That was a small but annoying issue with another indoor bike I used. Resistance is controlled with the dial in the center. I can make small changes instead of jumping between fixed levels. I use a lighter setting for longer rides and turn it up when I want to simulate climbing. The change feels gradual, although it takes a few turns to move from very light resistance to something much harder. Pressing the same dial stops the flywheel. I've used that a few times when my foot position felt wrong or when I needed to stop quickly. It works without much effort and is easy to reach while I'm riding. The frame feels stable during normal seated workouts. I've also done short standing efforts, and I haven't noticed much side-to-side movement. My version is listed to support around 300 pounds, though I've seen other YPOO versions listed closer to 330 pounds. I would check the exact listing before buying, because the specifications can vary. There's one stability issue worth mentioning. If I lean too far back while pushing hard, the balance does not feel as planted as it does when my weight is centered. I haven't tipped it, but I can feel the weight shift. I keep my posture forward and place the bike on a flat surface. A wider rear support would make it feel more secure during aggressive riding. The seat can move up, down, forward, and backward. The handlebar height can also be changed. That gave me enough adjustment to get my knees and hips into a comfortable position. The adjustment knobs need to be tightened well. If I leave one slightly loose, I can feel a small amount of movement. The seat is wide and has a lot of padding. I found it comfortable for shorter sessions. After about 40 or 45 minutes, I started to feel pressure around my sit bones. That happens to me on many indoor bikes, so it was not surprising. Padded cycling shorts helped. A gel cover could also make sense for someone planning longer rides. I would not assume that a larger seat will feel comfortable for every body shape. The pedals have adjustable straps, and they keep my feet in place. I take a moment to set the straps before each ride, because loose straps let my feet move around. The handlebars offer several grip positions, which helps when I want to sit more upright or lean forward. There's a holder for a phone or tablet near the handlebars. I've used it for workout videos and casual entertainment. It holds my tablet securely, but a large screen can partly block the small display underneath. Depending on the angle, the bottle holders are easy to reach. There's also space at the back for small dumbbells. I don't use dumbbells during every ride, but the rack keeps them off the floor. The built-in display shows basic workout information. It is useful for checking time, distance, speed, and estimated calories. I treat those numbers as rough references. I notice that the speed and calorie estimates do not always match the readings from my fitness watch. The difference can become more obvious during intervals. Bluetooth connection works with the YPOofit app, and the bike can also connect with apps such as Zwift and KINOMAP. Pairing was fairly simple for me. The apps make indoor riding less repetitive, but I would not buy this bike only for accurate performance data. If I needed reliable heart rate, calorie, or training data, I would use a separate watch or sensor. Assembly took me around half an hour. Much of the main frame was already together. I had to attach parts such as the stabilizer bars, pedals, seat, handlebars, and display area. The bike is heavy enough that moving the box alone was awkward, but the actual assembly was manageable. I made sure to tighten everything again after a few rides because some parts settle slightly. Once assembled, it takes up about 40 inches by 22 inches of floor space. It is smaller than some studio-style bikes I've seen, but it does not fold. I had to choose a permanent spot for it. The front wheels help when I tilt the bike and move a short distance, though I would not want to roll it between rooms every day. Compared with cheaper friction resistance bikes I've used, this one is quieter and requires less attention. I don't need to adjust or replace a felt pad. Compared with more expensive connected bikes, the screen and workout tracking are basic. I'm fine using my own tablet, so that trade-off works for me. I think this bike makes sense for someone who wants quiet indoor cardio, has enough space to leave it assembled, and does not need highly accurate cycling data. It also works well for shared homes or apartments because the drive system makes very little noise. I would be more cautious if I needed a folding bike, professional training metrics, or a narrow racing style saddle. My experience has been mostly positive. It is quiet, smooth, and easy to fit into my daily routine. The seat may need some adjustment or extra padding, and the app numbers should be treated as estimates. I'd recommend considering it for regular home workouts, as long as those limits are acceptable. If there's anything else you want to know about the YPOO exercise bike, leave a question in the comments. Subscribe to the channel for more practical product reviews. Thank you for watching.